Welcome to sportsbookreview.com, and it's the final day of the Bundesliga season. What a season it's been. Obviously, some things don't change. That's Bayern Munich at the top, but there's been a few stars that have popped around. Now, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button, ring the bell, and if you ring that bell, then we can notify you and you'll never miss any content again. And this is your last opportunity in the Bundesliga season to press the link in the description and go over and see all of our soccer articles, and not just soccer articles. You can see other writers and you can see other articles. Now, Alex is with me. Radak was meant to be with me. I don't know what's quite gone on there. We've obviously running a little bit behind schedule, and Radak's not with us. But my other friend in blue is Alex. How are you, sir?
I'm great, thank you. I'm looking forward to this last Bundesliga round. I was questioning a little bit on Twitter if is anything that they must play, or there will be traps, or there will be a lot of surprises this weekend. I still think that plenty of teams have something to play for. Some of them they don't, of course, but some of them do. For example, Bayern Munich, if they score 4, they arrive to 100 goals scored. Leipzig, Monchengladbach, and Leverkusen are fighting for that last position of Champions League. Obviously, Werder Bremen and Düsseldorf are fighting for that place, 16th place, that will give them playoff relegation, not directly relegate in the Zweite Bundesliga, because only 2 teams will relegate directly, and the 16th place will play with 1 team from Zweite whom to remain, or whom to come in the top flight league. So yeah, interesting ground. Also, if you think about it, also Hoffenheim, because right now Wolfsburg are in the group stage. Hoffenheim are in qualification in Europa League. So that means more matches. They are equal on points at 49. So there is still plenty to play for, in my opinion.
No, I agree. And there's also, obviously we've got the Champions League coming back in a while. So the likes of Bayern Munich, they've got to be sharp, and they've got to make sure that they go into there in top form, and top form they certainly have been. There's been a few emerging stars this year. There's been a couple of overrated stars in my book, and we'll talk to them about them as we go along. Let's kick straight off though with Augsburg at +720, draw +475, and RB Leipzig, who have been better away from home, at -240, Alex.
Yeah, RB Leipzig could have been better at home. They lost to Dortmund, exactly how you said to us that Dortmund will bounce back after that defeat against Mainz. They will finish strong. They will keep their second place, because let's not forget that in these leagues, where you are finishing at the end brings you more money from the TV rights, from the federation, from everything, from the sponsors. One is to say to a sponsor, okay, I finished 8th, and one is to say I finished 12th. You can negotiate from another point of view. So everything, all places are very, very important. Yes, Augsburg safe right now. Important for them that they drew against Düsseldorf, that they didn't lost that match. Augsburg, nothing to play for. They will still finish. Maybe if they win against RB Leipzig, but it's really tough for me to believe that they will pull off the upset against RB Leipzig, who are coming to be very determined to secure that Champions League position. I think that we will see an entertaining match. Many of the games, the trend says to us that in the last 2 matches in every season in Bundesliga brings goals. Not only... Okay, Bundesliga is the most entertaining in the number of goals from all the leagues, but we now can see also Serie A with the same trend, and we are very happy to see that. But I think that the Leipzig will come strong and bounce back after that surprise. For me, I'm still thinking that it's a surprise defeat against Dortmund, because they could at least won 1 point. 1 point was enough for them to secure that 3rd position and have nothing to play for in this last match against Augsburg. But now they must win. They are on their hand, so if they will win, they will finish 3rd. I'm going Leipzig and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.75.
Yeah, 1.75. I'd go RB Leipzig. Over 1.5, the same as you. And also maybe minus 1.5. I see them absolutely tearing this Augsburg side apart, especially being away from home. A lot will depend on how Augsburg come out and they set out. Because if they go and have a go, then I think that Leipzig will absolutely rip them. So here we go. Leverkusen minus 350, draw plus 560, and Mainz at plus 1,000. Mainz, double chance, they might get something.
Yeah, this is why I'm skipping the winners market here. I think that the defeat against Hertha Berlin said to us that Leverkusen needs more time to make a team, to make a nice team. I think that we'll see different stuff from them next season, but they will lose some players. This is my worry here with Leverkusen. Kai Havertz will 1,000% leave the club. I don't know if it will be Chelsea. I don't know if it will be another team or even Bayern Munich. But I heard some players and also the president saying that it will be a mistake for Bayern Munich to sign Kai Havertz right now. Maybe they will sign him. I wish he will stay one more season with Leverkusen. I wish Leverkusen will put their hand in the pocket and buy some other players, because they are an attractive team. They remind me of, let's say, Atalanta in terms of attacking quality and entertainment from Serie A to Bundesliga. So if they bring 2-3 more players, I think that we'll see another Leverkusen next season, and hopefully their stars, they will keep them and they will fight for the Champions League spots, because I don't see a Leverkusen fighting with Bayern Munich for the next 3-4 years. I don't see any team in this league fighting with Bayern Munich. Too much quality there. But I'm going over 3.5 goals at 1.85, because Mainz will come to have fun. Mainz will come to have fun. Mainz are scoring goals. Leverkusen are conceding. Both teams have good quality in the attack. So I think that we'll see at least 4 goals in the match at 1.85.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of things. I think the pressure's off Mainz for the first time all season. I mean, I think they're well overpriced at plus 1,000. Double chance for me. I wouldn't put anyone off saying that Mainz even getting a 1.5 goal start. Jury's out for me on Kai Havertz. I don't think he's a Premier League player. I agree with you. I think he needs to keep playing, keep doing it. Let's see how he gets on next year when the defenders know what he's all about. And I'll go on record now and say that I don't think he'll have a good season next year as he's had this year. So, but just don't jump in some of these teams, and he's certainly not Premier League for me. I think that Timo Werner is a lot more suited to the Premier League than Kai Havertz, and I don't think Timo Werner is going to be like a Firmino or a Salah. So again, I would just hold fire. Like to see him another season where he is, and let's see how he gets on.
Sorry to interrupt you. If I can do a little bit of a comparison between two attacking players, between Timo Werner and something like Olivier Giroud, this is how I see him. I think that he is there at least in the first year in Premier League. Let's see, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I think that I hope that he will do good.
Yeah, not for me. Again, I think I'll take Werner over Havertz. And I don't think either of them are in the same class as some of the other strikers that are playing in the Premier League, or obviously Lewandowski. Now, Gladbach minus 283, draw plus 480, and Hertha at plus 750, Alex.
Yeah, the 2-0 win against Leverkusen was good for us, because Hertha are in 10th place, and we put them there when we did some futures in January, if you remember. It was, after all, good that Klinsmann left and we see another coach. I see Gladbach going all in here. They must win, and they will win. Hertha Berlin, yes, we said it also last week that they have nothing to play for. I think that they will score. I think that they will find the back of the net. Why not? They have players capable of doing that. But I see Munich, I see Gladbach winning in 90 minutes. Of course, they will only play 90 minutes. So Gladbach and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.7.
Oh, 1.7. I was expecting to be better, but I wrote the same. I went Gladbach and over 2.5 goals in the game. Now, Dortmund, I cannot believe this price. Dortmund minus 122, draw plus 350, Hoffenheim plus 325. The gulf between these two sides, if they're at it, is scary. And they've got a young lad up front in Haaland who he ain't going to shake his foot off the gas because he's young and wants to score every week. Dortmund minus 122. Don't even bother. I just say you go with Dortmund.
Hoffenheim are still playing. I said to you that they are equal on points with Wolfsburg.
Yeah, but the gulf's too big, Alex. The gulf's too big.
I totally understand that, but the last two matches, Hoffenheim found their attacking form. They are scoring goals. They are delivering good assists. I saw them playing because, as we are watching at least 15 to 20 matches per week. This is what we are doing. This is why we are here to deliver tips week in and week out. I've seen a lot of cappers on internet who are capping NFL, NHL, MLB, who went into soccer and who they think that they are gods right now. Let me tell them one thing: your sports will come back, and you have the pleasure to cap them. But don't come near to soccer because you are not watching matches. This is the most important thing when you are capping soccer. Watch matches because it's very important. I will not complain. I don't know. I think it's a trap to bet on Dortmund. I think that over 3.5 goals in the match at 1.996, almost even money, with Hoffenheim contributing on the scoreboard, should do the trick. Should be the good bet. Yes, the value is with Dortmund if you think about it, but I don't know. Like you love your trap games. I think that this is a trap game.
Oh, no, see, I'm the opposite. And obviously, you know that I'm always looking forward to Dortmund disappointing. But the big thing here is that you feel as if Hoffenheim have got to go there and have a go. Well, take Bayern Munich out of the equation. Who is the one team that you do not want to invite to hit you on a counter? And it's Dortmund. Dortmund have all. That's why I went so heavy with them last week away. I mean, I couldn't believe plus 185, by the way at Leipzig. Because anybody that has a go at Dortmund, they will beat you. The problem, you beat Dortmund.
Numbers.
But you beat Dortmund. You beat Dortmund by sitting back and waiting.
RB Leipzig are the best team on the break in Bundesliga. This is what the numbers are saying. It made me great. I was very it was crazy not to see again Dortmund keeping a clean sheet against RB Leipzig.
Yeah.
I went, oh my God, what is happening with them? And lately, at the end of the season now, after restart, with Dortmund keeping so many clean sheets, I mean, this is what this team misses, the defensive side. If they will have a rock-solid defense next year and they will go against Bayern Munich, I think that they will have a chance. Also, the match, the head-to-head, if you remember, 1-0, with so many injuries for Dortmund. I think that if Jadon Sancho was fully fit and was playing 100% at his top level, if Marco Reus was back in the team and was playing good, I think that Dortmund had pretty good chances to beat Bayern in that match. Even though Bayern played very good. But I mean, let's see next season. I always love to see Dortmund to finish this Bayern side for once and for good, at least 1 year. After that, we'll talk more about it.
Okay, well, I'm all over Dortmund anyway. Next game is Frankfurt minus 250, draw plus 450, and Paderborn. It's been nice knowing you. Hope to see you again soon, but I doubt it at plus 700.
Minus 1.5 on Eintracht Frankfurt at even money for me. I don't think that in terms of quality, you can even compare the two sides. 20 points in 33 matches says a lot of Paderborn. The the worst attacking side with just 35 goals scored, the worst defensive side with 17 goals conceded. So I think that Eintracht Frankfurt, even though they have nothing to play for in this match, they will try to finish 8th in the standings on top of Freiburg, and Silva and Kostic, all. I think that minus 1.5 should be the value in this match.
Yeah, Kostic, Silva, Billy average. Bottom of the Premier League, Championship players at best. Okay, Freiburg at minus 115, draw plus 320. And Schalke, who cannot wait to get this game over and done with, and we'll see them again next season, at plus 320.
Imagine if Schalke had the same quality and the same thing in the first half to the season. Imagine that they would fight Paderborn for the last place in the standings right now. We will talk about Schalke going down. Thank God they had an incredible first half to the season, but the second half to the season was absolutely unbelievable. Of course, you might put everything on the injuries, but not to transform and not to have a striker in so many. Okay, you don't have a striker available, but make one, invent one. You have so many matches to go, matches to go.
Bring the youth through.
Exactly, bring the youth, because you are losing over and over and over.
Yeah.
Put someone from the young team. Okay, come here. Maybe you are good. Maybe we'll keep you in the squad for the next season. Who knows? But no, they remain stupid. They acted stupid, and here they are. I think that the draw at 4.0 has great value, in my opinion, on this match.
Yeah, I think it could be quite dull, to be honest. Anyway, Union plus 300, draw plus 275, and Fortuna at minus 105. Now, we know that Fortuna need to get something out of the game. They're going to be like absolutely at it. I just wonder if they feel as if a draw is going to be good enough.
No, almost even money for Düsseldorf, all in that. Union Berlin, very happy that they will make it a second year in a row in Bundesliga. Great performance overall. Decent side fighters, but I think that next season they will fight relegation, in my opinion. Düsseldorf, they will go all in at almost even money. I will take it from now, because I'm seeing that the odds will drop till the start of the match.
Yeah, don't complicate it. Just go with Juve Rossler's men. Now, Werder, minus 144, draw plus 350, and Cologne at plus 400. Looking forward to seeing Cologne next season, so that I can fade them every single week, Alex.
Yeah, fade them, but you can always play an Alex Classic on Cologne's game, because they are scoring. They are bad, but they are scoring. They have an interesting attacking line, but they are very poor at the back. I don't know, who knows? Let's see some changes. I'm sure that we will see changes in every team in Bundesliga, and I think that one of them will be FC Köln. Werder Bremen, again, they will not stay only on their hand to win this match, because they are 2 points behind Düsseldorf. I'm seeing them relegated. I'm really sorry for them. I had them to remain. They don't have the squad for don't laugh, don't smile like that you are happy and you said that Werder Bremen will get relegated, because it was 1 in a million for you for say that a team is going down.
Come on, credit.
So don't be happy about it.
7-2 plus 350.
Yeah, so we went great with the two futures, with Hertha top 10 and with Werder to get relegated. But I think that they will fight. I think that, okay, we're not staying only at our hand, but let's fight for it. Köln coming to have fun, catching Werder on the break. Alex Classic 1.73 don't complicate yourself.
Yeah, I also think that Werder will get the job done tomorrow. I just feel as if they might fall short. I mean, you couldn't go a little bit of a parlay on Düsseldorf and Werder both winning now the last game. Wolfsburg plus 300, draw plus 360. Now, am I Bayern minus 120?
This is crazy. I really don't understand the price. Okay, I'm scared to take it as a banker of the week, but this is crazy at minus 120. In European odds is like around 1.85. This is absolutely crazy. Even if it is the last match, even if Bayern Munich will bring on the players from the bench, because I'm sure that they will not bring from the second squad, from the youth team. They have Champions League, and this should tell you everything. As you said at the beginning of the show, they want to be in top shape. So they will put the good guys. I don't know if in the first half, but maybe in the second half. But they will love to keep them motivated, keep them in form. If you miss a match, you know you are a player. If you miss a match, you will come after that, after 1 week, it will not be the same. So Bayern Munich, minus 120, 1.85, definitely 1,000%. But also, I love the over 3.5 goals at even money. I don't know, I see Bayern fighting for that 100 goals in a season. They have 4 goals left. They might cover my over 3.5 on their own. So at even money, I will take it because I really like it. But yes, top of the top is Bayern at 1.85.
Are you listening to what you're saying? So basically, you can see Bayern Munich scoring 4. And then I have to remind you that they're minus 120 to win the game. It's like, come on now.
I said...
It's just, they've got, someone somewhere has gone absolutely balmy. So yeah, I mean, that's a triple banker. And there seems to be a little parlay happening. Give us a little rundown, please, Alex, and a banker and a parlay.
Okay, Leipzig and over 2.5 goals at 1.75. Gladbach and over 2.5 goals at 1.7. Leverkusen Mainz over 3.5 goals at 1.85. Dortmund Hoffenheim over 3.5 at almost even money. Eintracht minus 1.5 at almost even money. Freiburg Schalke draw at 4.0. Düsseldorf 1.95 to win against Union Berlin. Werder and Köln both teams to score and the over 2.5. Alex Classic at 1.73. Bayern to win at 1.85 and Wolfsburg Bayern over 3.5 goals almost at even money. I had to decide between Düsseldorf on the road against Union Berlin at 1.95, and you convinced me with this Bayern at 1.85. So, but no, I will stick with Düsseldorf at 1.95. Better odds.
No worries, and we'll do a parlay then. You go with your banker. My banker's Bayern. Let's not just complicate it. And also, just to remind people, Mainz are plus 1,000. Have a little look on them. Double chance. I expect it to be a tight game. Mainz, remember, they just went to Dortmund and won 2-0 a couple of weeks ago. So Mainz have never, ever been a plus 1,000 underdog. Anyway, listen, if you like this video, then please subscribe. Press the button, ring the bell. If you ring the bell, then we will notify you of any more content. Also, press the article, link in the description, and you'll go to the articles and all the stories, all our football pages. Go and enjoy. So, Bundesliga, it's over, Alex. We start again probably in about 6 weeks' time.
Bundesliga is over. Thank you very much for everybody watching us and supporting us on the chat. Hopefully, we'll return fast with the live shows because I really love the live chat to be full of our friends commenting, giving their tips because many of their tips are great tips. Sometimes they are even better than ours. Thank you for the support. We are over 30 units myself this Bundesliga season, and we will be back another season with another Bundesliga season. So imagine that we started on the black with -7. If I don't know, maybe Flash remembers better, but me, I started with -7 and I arrived at 30. So all good. Thank you very much for supporting once again. And thank you, Flash, for the great hosting all the time.
And also we've got to thank Radak. Radak's been obviously part of the team as well. Also, remember, on your way out, please put your thumbs up, because then when I go in to speak to the big bosses about doing the Bundesliga show next year, I can say that people do actually watch this show. They are appreciative, and not as much as we're appreciative of you. You take care.